guys, it's Janavasta here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to react to Edward Scissorhands. I'm actually very happy to react to this finally. I've been putting this aside for quite a while, a few weeks now, just because there was Johnny Depp's trial ongoing, and I actually asked the question to you guys. So what movie would you like me to watch that features Johnny Depp? And many people have suggested this movie, and I think it's not going to be the only movie I'm going to be watching with him, just because there were so many that I'm interested in. But this one in particular caught my attention just because he looks a little bit weird and all that. So I wanted to watch it. And like I said, I was planning to watch it while the trial was going. I guess because it was the topic of the moment, right? But then I kind of regret saying, you know what? There's so many YouTubers are making so much money off of this topic, and there's so many videos, and I was getting tired of it. I was like, I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to exploit him in any way, or exploit the fact that he was going through this with his ex-wife, which was not pleasant to watch. I mean, it was entertaining, but I feel bad for him, and I'm sure it was not pleasant for him to be, there having to defend him, having to prove that she defamed him. So anyway, so I thought that it wasn't appropriate for me to post this during that ordeal, so I wanted to wait until it was over, so that we can just watch it in peace with no other external factors involved. We can judge this for what it is. I actually wanted to watch a movie that in which there's Amber Heard, but honestly, I think I dislike her so that even before the trial, but I love the movie so much, but I dislike her so that I don't think I will ever, I will react to that movie or watch that movie. Is with him, the Rum Diary. So I was curious to watch that one because she's in there, and I don't think I will give the proper judgment just because I will be biased. I don't want to watch it. Probably I will be criticizing her, and I don't think it's fair because maybe she did a good job in that movie, and I will not give her a great service, a great to her acting and whatever, just because I don't like her as a person. But anyway, we're gonna watch this, and let's get into it.
Snuggling, sweetie. It's cold.
Oh my god, that looks so fake though. They could have hired someone older already, like, a senior.
Grandma, where does it come from?
Oh, that's a long story, sweetheart.
I want to hear.
Oh, not tonight. Go to sleep.
I'm not sleepy. Tell me, please.
Well, all right. Let's see. I guess it would have to start with scissors.
Scissors?
Well,
It's so cute.
there are all kinds of scissors. And once there was even a man who had scissors for hands.
A man?
Yes.
Hands? Scissors?
No, scissor hands. You know the mansion on top of the mountain?
It's haunted.
Well, a long time ago, an inventor lived in that mansion. He made many things, I suppose.
It's like a fairy tale. I'm loving the intro. It does sound like a fairy tale, so yes, I love it so far, and I love the music. Oh my god, it's so enchanting, and the snow outside, it's beautiful. I don't like the grandma. She looks fake over here. Probably she is the main actress, maybe, because I did see there's Winona Ryder in this movie. She's playing the love interest, I believe, and it does look like her, so with just a lot of makeup and stuff to make her look older. So I guess they want to kind of see a continuity between the past and the present, but I guess that's what they were trying to do, but it's just creepy. I'm not used to it. With the technology advancements, we're spoiled now. It's like 50s style, colorful, gorgeous, beautiful, light. It looks like a cartoonish urban town with that castle in the background. That's fantastic. I love it. Oh my gosh.
What happened to you?
I'm not finished.
Oh,
Put those down. Don't come any closer. Just, please.
It's so sad.
Those are your hands. Those are your hands.
It's like a machine.
What happened to you? Where are your parents? Your mother? Your father?
He didn't wake up.
I want to point out the fact that he's very different, and I think that's the point. Like, his castle and himself are very different from the rest of the area, and he's supposed to kind of interpret the outsider, the outside world, the enchanted world, the non-common, non-ordinary. So yes, there's a lot of themes in here that you can kind of like extrapolate. Like, you can really gather a lot of themes from and morals out of this movie already. Like, there's so much packed in here that some are kind of cliche, like they're very common themes in many movies, but here they're like visually packed as well. I can visually see the differences in the juxtaposition between, like I said, his castle and the internal. I will say the external is the expression and reflection of what happened, what's internal, basically. So I like when that happens, when the environment kind of matches the mood and the personality of the character, which is it's like in this case it's perfect. Even their clothing are matching the personality. She's trying to kind of humanize him a little bit and turn him in one of them, or try
just
to.
fine.
Oh, look, yeah. He's the surprise. He's attracting, the neighbors. They want to see. I guess that's what's happening, right? They want to see him.
What did I do with my sister? Edward, would you? Thank you. I have a doctor friend who I think could help you.
Really?
Yes. Now, I can help with the scars. But I just want to consult the big Avon handbook before doing anything.
He's already being integrated and they're already trying to fix him. So that's quite interesting, because usually when there's an outsider trying to assimilate into the rest of the group, and he's considered the one that's sick, that has something is wrong with him because of his differences, and they need to fix him, And honestly, I feel sorry for him. The Scissorhands might be uncomfortable. He's cutting himself, so I understand they're trying to fit. They're not doing it. I just want to make sure that you understand this. They're not doing it maliciously. They're trying, in a way, they're trying to help him. They be to humanize him, also bring him to their level, to one of them, so that he can live his life. Because he might be different. He was lonely, and he has these scissor hands, and like I said, it must be painful. He's cutting his own skin, so they're trying to help him in a way, but by doing that, it's like highlighting the fact that they're already finding something is wrong with him, and they're trying to fix him because of his differences.
Yes, they make a thing. Oh dear, Edward, that's wonderful. I didn't know you chopped the whole thing, but what a really big. Oh, all right now, it's just a
Oh
nick.
my God.
There's no need to be nervous, dear. Esmeralda won't be here, and the rest of the neighbors, they're really very nice. There's no need to be nervous. They're so eager to meet you. You just have to be yourself.
Myself?
That's right, just your own sweet self.
Oh my God.
Hi, Bill.
She looks so young, by the
I
way.
just wanted you two to have a proper introduction. Edward, this is our daughter, Kim. Kim, this is Edward, who's going to live with us.
Hi.
What is wrong with them? Oh, he's giving a new aircraft. Wait, where's the other half of the hair?
Experience of my whole life. Please, we know him.
All right, cuff him.
But we can see him now.
You can see him now. We're going to have to hold him overnight for observation.
He has to stay in prison all night.
You can pick him up in the morning.
Oh my god, the same hairstyle.
Oh, Edward. Hello, Edward. Oh, Edward, dear. I blame myself.
What in God's name was going through your mind, son?
Why didn't I set a better example? I mean, you saw how I envied Jim's parents their money.
And what were you going to do with that stuff once you had it?
Oh, I blithely say, oh, we'll get money for the salon somehow, but I never meant stealing. Dear, stealing is not the way to get it. Stealing is not the way to get anything.
Well, that's quite sad because, you know, it's hard when you're different to try to adapt to a certain lifestyle and different values. He doesn't know any of this, so it's tough, you know, and it's tough to see that, and it resonates with a lot of people in many cultures, you know, when you feel an outsider, you know, you feel like you make all the mistakes and then you're never good enough, and it's never enough. So you don't do anything, you're wrong. If you do something, it's always the wrong action. So it's always the wrong decision. So yes, it definitely resonates. It might resonate with a lot of people.
I knew it was Jim's house.
You did?
Yes.
Well, then why'd you do it?
Because you asked me to.
Don't.
What's the matter with you? When are you gonna stop? Now, I did what I could. My old man thinks he's retarded, otherwise he'd still be in jail. What more do you want from me?
You could tell the truth.
So could you. You were there too.
Oh, it wasn't my idea. You know I didn't want to do it.
But you did do it. I don't get why you give such a shit anyway.
I would have loved to have him around when I was taking out the wallpaper in this house. There was so much wallpaper, you know, when we moved in, and it was a hell to get it out, so it would have been useful then.
Confidence in you, Edward, is not going to be so easy to replace.
Dad.
Okay, a little ethics. You're walking down the street. You find a suitcase full of money. There's nobody around. No human person is in evidence. What do? A, you keep the money. B, you use it to buy gifts for your friends and your loved ones. C, you give it to the poor. D, you turn it into the police.
This is really stupid.
Kim, I keep the money.
Simmer down.
Edward?
Of course.
Hey, how about after dinner we go down to the bowling alley? That'd be fun.
You're not seeing Jim tonight?
No. You know, we had the coolest show and tell today. This kid brought in a box of baby possums, 10, maybe 12, totally naked, no hair at all.
Honey, this is fascinating, but I don't think your father's finished yet.
Thank you, dear. Edward, we're waiting.
Give it to my loved ones.
Oh, Edward, it does seem that that's what you should do.
He's
but
not
it's
selfish, though, you know,
not.
he's not keeping him for himself. Supposed to give it to the police. So yes, again, he's an outsider. He doesn't know any of this. He doesn't know how to act in certain circumstances. He has never been in these circumstances. He cannot keep up with these expectations. He's not used to it. These social expectations are frustrating, and always have to make the good decision, not be tempted, and go with your emotions. Like it's hard to keep up with all this if you haven't grown within that society. It's almost impossible to learn all at once, you know, in such a manner, you know. So it's good they're trying to teach him, but he's responding but at least he's not selfish. That's what I'm saying. He is selfish. He's a good person. He just doesn't understand. the snow, so. It's a beautiful too. The eyes on your face and your skin is just a good feeling, you know. It wakes you. Asshole. What the fuck?
Now you've done it.
It's just a scratch, Jim. Really, it's okay.
Stay
It's
back,
no
okay?
big.
Touch her again and I'll kill you.
No, it's no big deal. It's just.
Call a doctor. He's skewered Kim.
No, it's
Stay away from her, okay? I mean it. You can't touch anything without destroying it. Who the hell do you think you are? You've been hanging around here anyway, huh?
I want you to sit right down and wait for me to bring you some ice. Stay right there, right back.
Are you okay?
Yes, are you okay?
I can't.
What do you mean? Oh my god, they're so beautiful. That was beautiful.
I know it's a little early for Christmas, Edward, but I have a present for you.
And then he died and left him like this. That was heartbreaking because, oh my god, it's like, it's so much symbolism in that scene. Basically, that's his key to freedom. These hands, be free of these like the ones that have these knives. Oh my god, scissor, actually knives, scissor hands, and it's just infuriating that he couldn't experience it. And basically, they were destroyed by like himself without even knowing. Of course, it was an accident. Just there was the moment because his father was falling on him and the hands got him stabbed, you know, and he inadvertently destroyed them. And it's just heartbreaking. It's like your dreams fading away and being destroyed by reality. What the fuck is wrong with you, with this child? Oh my god. Put him into place. I can't gonna blame him.
Goodbye.
Such as, oh my goodness.
I love you.
Okay, guys, that was a beautiful movie, and I have to say it was like a short story encapsulated in one movie, and it just it was beautiful. It was really beautiful. I thought it was very interesting and very unique, very creative. Even though the themes were not very uncommon or creative itself, like those are very common themes in many movies, but I thought they were expressed differently, and I think the ending kind of just reflects the fact that the individuals that are different or the outsiders, in one way, are always among us, and in a way, even if they're in hiding, because he is in hiding, in a way, his presence is still well known, and it is known through the snow that he creates, and when he's carving these sculptures in ice. So I do feel like it's like a part of himself that's kind of spreading all over the town, and that kind of its impact that he made on these characters, on these people. And yes, I thought it was beautiful, and I thought it totally unique, and I loved the acting. I thought it was incredible, and Johnny Depp is kind of difficult to kind of like picture besides Pirates of the Caribbean, which is mostly where the movies that I've watched of him. There's not many that I watch of him, so Pirates of the Caribbean is one of those. And it's hard for me to picture him this way, just because first of all he's very young, and also he his acting is different than what I'm used to. I always see him feeling like very ironic, very comic, drunk, like as a pirate. But in this movie, he's kind of he's different. He's different. He's like an outsider, as I stated, and his movements are different. He's almost like looks like a machine, not human. So yeah, but there's so much of humanity in him, which I find very ironic. Let me know what you guys thought of the movie. I thought it was brilliant, and Tim Burton never ceases to amaze me. Honestly, he does such a beautiful job, and also, like I said, Winona Ryder, she was amazing, and she's so beautiful in this movie. I'm so used to her dark, with dark hair, and but she's blonde in this movie, and it's kind of she looks like a doll, a doll like features. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the comments. Bye.